Happy chapter day, y'all. It is your boy Born Zero, aka the Homeless Okage, aka Clean 15, and we have Boruto chapter 66, Do or Die. Now, I am very thankful that I survived a whole month. Zero spoilers, didn't even see the cover art, didn't see anything. So everything I witnessed reading this, and mind you, because I'm trying this thing where I don't just read it and then come in and shoot my video, and then next thing you know I gotta do an apology video because I misread some things. I read this thing like 3-4 times. Read it when it first dropped. It's about like 10 o'clock West Coast time, and it's 10:30. Um, but I just gotta say, this was the chapter, and beginning with this arc, getting these introductory characters such as Ada, Damon, I was a bit hesitant. I was like, I don't know, bro. Some of these powers are a little bit wonky, this, and that. But where we stand, this is probably my favorite. This is probably my favorite event that's happened in the Boruto series thus far, man. I would put it up there with Sasuke's Rinnegan getting stabbed. I think this shit was some fire, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This shit was some straight gas. And I just want to start, like, I broke it down into 3 sections. There's 3 sections I want to give you to y'all. And the way I'm giving it up, I'm not doing any recap of the chapter. If you made it to this video, you've read the chapter, you know what's going down. So this is just going to be a strict discussion video. And I broke it down into 3 segments, right? Well, actually 4. So we have Kawaki's Karma, Boruto's Sacrifice, the relationships, and then the future of Boruto. So we're going to start it off with Kawaki's Karma, beginning with the origin. So some shit unfolded where we learned that, it may be possible that Kawaki didn't even know that he had karma in the first place. It was some shit that Amado did on the sneak, and the events of the battlefield seemed to trigger a response, then leading to karma activating. And I was rereading this chapter because, like, I want to say the last 2 or 3 chapters, bro, we've been seeing Amado's words. And we know Amado's words have power when it comes to his technologies, right? And I'm thinking when he gave Kawaki that new arm, because I'd have pretty much said, man, I'm thinking Kawaki had the karma, code kind of connected the dots. Oh, I think he was brought here to, we triggered his karma. I think when Amado gave him the new arm and it was then implanted on him, the words he had said were, take it. It's up to you, Kawaki. The power or the choice is in your hands. And we're kind of looking at it as a option Amado's given to him. But I think it was really an illusion of choice. It was really like a play on words is what I'm thinking. And the play on words is what triggered maybe a timer or some type of mechanism to where certain circumstances are met and then the karma activates. And this is like the second time we've seen Kawaki in this form. The last time he grew a horn, he was also in defense of Naruto when Jigen pulled up, I'm sorry I'm wearing the shoes in the house. But I want to read to you these words that we kept seeing from the past few chapters. These are Amado's words. It's all up to you, Kawaki. The choice is in your hands. Now we could break that into literally or like semi like a, hey bro, I'm sneak talking to you right now. So it's all up to you, Kawaki, meaning not necessarily the choice is up to you, but the circumstances, the stakes, it's all up to you. Like, bruh, I'm betting on you type. The choice is in your hands, meaning the choice that I already made is already implanted in your hands. So I'm really thinking it was a play on words meant to allude to Kawaki having an option, and those may be the key words, the code words set to trigger the timing mechanism on Kawaki's karma. Because even Kawaki, he looked at his hand like, yo, what the fuck? Okay. And he was, let me calm down, because like I said, this was some gas. And even on my last, I want to say the last chapter of the chapter before, because I was confused. How does Kawaki have karma? Why is he approaching this battlefield as if he's soft, as if he's lacking confidence? He was going there to sacrifice himself. Why isn't he using karma? Code is mollywopping this dude, Up until Boruto came through and saved the day and Kawaki's acting all scared. He never knew he had karma. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe Kawaki had teamed up with Amado. They have a secret plan. Let's go get Code. Don't tell nobody. Just go over there, act like you're a hostage. I'm thinking he's doing that type of shit. No, he really wanted to go over there and sacrifice himself for Naruto. And now that we're out of the origin segment, I want to get into the power. So it's confirmed. It was not a Byakugan from the last chapter. It is Ishiki's Dojutsu. I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that shit. I think we call it the Dharma Wheel. I don't even think it has a name, but he has all the abilities. When I seen him pull out the chakra rods, I'm like, okay, there's the chakra rods. Then he dropped the fucking cubes, bruh. The cubes, and not only that, Kawaki's been training ninjutsu. The fire style, it's all there. The battle was dope. Momoshiki, his speed is up to par. The thing with Momoshiki is he needs a few more tricks up his sleeves. It seems as if not only has, like, I wouldn't say Kawaki outpowered him, but he wasn't breaking a sweat. The way Momoshiki was fighting is he was hanging in there, but a lot of it was defense. Like, he does a kick that almost lands on Kawaki, but it's more so like a kick to get Kawaki to move in order for Momoshiki to kind of create some space for himself. He's flying and all that, but by the time Momoshiki does take a real hit, because he blocks a hit, but by the time he takes a hit, you could argue Boruto was beginning to regain consciousness. So they're almost, I don't want to say they were neck and neck, but I don't want to say Borushiki, this form of Momoshiki was all that far. Albeit Kawaki wasn't breaking a sweat, Momoshiki was hanging in there the best he could, right? The side effects. Now this karma, it's more than just a new power, because this whole, like, Kawaki, to me, it was almost as if his personality changed as well. Now, I'm not saying something took over Kawaki, but I believe that this karma is feeding on that. It's feeding on something that's within Kawaki. It's feeding on, like, this toxic love. And we know Amado had mentioned this toxic love that Kawaki has for Naruto, but it's something about, there's something within Kawaki that is making him act this way, and karma is bringing it out of him. Because, like I said, when he was heading toward the battlefield initially to meet Code, he was willing to die for Naruto. The karma still activates. Now he is willing to kill for Naruto. This is almost a character flip. Like, it's something a little bit more menacing. He doesn't care if Shikamaru dies. Hey, bro, Naruto, don't move. Ain't you supposed to stay still? Not that I give a fuck about Shikamaru, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a little bit something warped with Kawaki. And like I said, I really think it's the karma seal feeding on something within him. Now, I know that the Otsutsuki are parasites, but it seems as if this karma, this version of karma that Kawaki now has, is acting in a parasitic nature, and I want to say it's messing with the thinking process, because Kawaki's out there low-key acting, he has a motive, but he's acting kind of irrational. Like, he's, by any means necessary, I am saving Naruto. I don't care who dies on this battlefield. I don't care if I have to kill your son. You are being saved. And it's almost as if the karma seal is affecting his mood, similar to like those caterpillars, those worms, or crickets. They get this certain parasite within them, and they start climbing trees in order for them to be eaten by birds. They almost commit suicide. They get brain controlled into fucking feeding themselves to their predator. But on to the next point. Boruto's sacrifice. I totally did not see this coming. Before even reading this chapter, I kind of was playing around with different scenarios, and initially Kawaki was the one going onto the field to look for Code. Hey, I'm gonna sacrifice myself, just don't touch the leaf, don't touch Naruto. And that's another thing. It's almost as if Kawaki doesn't even care about the Leaf Village anymore. He only cares about Naruto. Before the Karma Seal's activated, it's all about, I'm gonna save the Leaf Village. That's my new home. I wanna save Naruto. He was the one going to sacrifice. Now, initially, I thought maybe now that Momoshiki has manifested himself to Boruto, he kind of tricks Code, persuading him, hey, fuck these dudes, let me roll with you, in a way so that he could find out where the Ten Tails is. That's what I was thinking. Okay, maybe Momoshiki hangs on to Boruto. Boruto doesn't reawaken for a few chapters, and now we have these or the time skip comes and Momoshiki's now on the side of Code, really acting as like his own agent to figure out where the Ten Tails is and whatnot. But dog, getting impaled by Kawaki, that shit was crazy. And not only does, well, we don't even know what the fuck is gonna happen. We don't know. We know Boruto is not gonna die, but hey, he out for a minute. Who knows? I do not know how they get themselves out of that. But the one thing that I do think is going underrated, or may go underrated, I haven't seen any reviews or anything like that, but Boruto's sacrifice really does two things. It potentially ends the Momoshiki problem. I think he might even resurrect, so who knows? He might have sacrificed himself in order for the team to kill Momoshiki. But I do think it saves the relationship between Naruto and Kawaki, because there was that intense moment, and we are getting into my next segment, relationships, beginning with Naruto and Kawaki. They were going at it. Rage. There was rage. That is my son. What do you think you're doing? That is totally out the picture. Because let's say Kawaki acts on his own will perceptually towards Naruto. Hey, stay out the way. I'm killing Boruto. He's dangerous to you. He's a demon. That is not your son. I'm killing him. If it wasn't for Boruto waking up, becoming conscious again, and pushing his own father out the way, Naruto wouldn't have a reason to kind of like let this shit slide. Okay, it was Naruto's choice. It was Boruto's choice. I can't be too mad at Kawaki. It was a conversation had privately between the brothers. And speaking on the conversation, I think it was beautiful. My favorite segment, my favorite panel, we get Boruto covering up his karma section, covering up his Byakugan, covering up the side that is Momoshiki, talking brother to brother to Kawaki. And Kawaki, he's full karma seal activated, but the paneling cuts off his karma seal on purpose. So now we have Kawaki speaking to Boruto. Hey, remember what we were talking about? Let's act it out. Let's do our plan. And that is the moment that saves the relationship between Kawaki and Boruto. For the time being, that is, we don't know what's going on next chapter. The second relationship I want to talk about, Code and Ada. And now that, from what we got so far, potentially one of the Ten Tails food, that Code was planning on feeding the Ten Tails. He had two options, bro. He had Kawaki, he had Boruto. Boruto's out. Now he has to feed Kawaki to the Ten Tails. Where does that leave Ada and Code? Ada and Code's whole thing was, hey, look, man, I'm going to help you. I don't like Amado. Just keep Kawaki alive for me. Don't kill Kawaki, and you could have your Ten Tails sacrifice in Boruto. That Ten Tails sacrifice is now gone. So Ada has no reason to be loyal to Code. Code may not have caught the picture yet. He may be still infatuated under Ada's love spell, but at this point, Ada has no reason to remain loyal to Code. I always thought the relationship was a little bit wonky in the first place, but now that's official. Our next relationship, we have Amado and The Leaf Village. There may be a rift. Shikamaru's catching on. Code has a ally. Kawaki has Karma. What the fuck is going on? Amado did this behind our back. Everyone's gonna go back. Well, shit, who knows? Who knows who makes it? Who knows who makes it? We thought Shikamaru was going to get packed up. It was Boruto who got packed up in his own fucking series, bruh. Part 1 of his own series, and Boruto's packed up. This is peak fiction, y'all. But it's like now that rift, there's a rift. Amado, it may no longer be trustworthy within the Leaf Village. And into my last segment, the future of Boruto. Now, within the next chapter, I only have questions, dog. No predictions, just questions. Does Momoshiki resurrect? What happens to Kawaki's identity? Is this one of the side effects of karma? Changing, altering, warping Kawaki's identity, making him so tunnel vision, feeding on that toxic love he has for Naruto. Is he, because dog, let's be real, that was not Kawaki, dog. We've seen Kawaki be an asshole, but we have never seen him be a menace like that. The last time we seen this nigga act like this is when we first were introduced to him. When he was calling Chojo a fat bitch. When he was like, dogging niggas out. Like, come on, bruh. When he was fighting Garo. He has that similar type of energy, bruh. He didn't even look come on, bro. Karma still activated. He did not even look like a hero. He did not look like he was there to save the day. It looked like he was there to just kill niggas for the sake of Naruto by any means necessary. He was there to do it. Kawaki's next choice. Now, Kawaki still has another choice. He could say, all right, We got that one dude out the way. We got, well, potentially Boruto, Momoshiki's out the way. Momoshiki might get resurrected. We have to throw them hands on Momoshiki. Now it's my turn to go with Code. Code, take me to who your leader is. Don't hurt Naruto. And Naruto cannot stop Kawaki. Because at this point, I would scale Kawaki to like Jigen, but better. Because he has a bet. Like, I know he's only 80% Ishiki. And Jigen was probably 100% Ishiki, but his body was trash. Kawaki is a perfect vessel. And he has ninjutsu. So he's at least Jigen. He's at least resurrected. Shit, I don't even know what to say. But he's stronger than Jigen. But lower than, I don't know, bruh. He's strong. He gotta be stronger than that version of Ishiki, just off the rip. Even if it's 80%, he's at least equal to stronger, slightly better. Cause I don't know. People saying he's nerfed because he's only 80% Otsutsuki, 80% Jigen. But at the same time, come on, bruh. Jigen was trash. That nigga was crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And let me pause right quick. Hold on. Next question is, what the hell happens to Boruto? What happens to Boruto? Is he dead? How long will he be dead? Does he meet, what's his name, Teneri? Like, what goes on? Does he get new body augmentations? Do they make it back to the Leaf Village? Damn, how do they get back to the Leaf Village? Because you're going to need to teleport there back. You're going to need to teleport back. They're going to, you know, Orochimaru, does he give my nigga some body? Pause. What's next? Hold on. And finally, I do have a point with Amado. So, Amado essentially, Code's breaking it down like, dog, is Amado trying to create the second version of Ishiki through Kawaki? I don't think that means bringing Ishiki back to life. I just think it means giving Kawaki this immense power. But what protects Amado from a potential turn from Kawaki? I think the thing that keeps Amado safe is the scientific ninja tech that is within Kawaki's body. You know, he has those code words. He always has these kill switches, but I do think he has like a master control. He probably has all types of fucking cheat codes and phrases he could say to get these people to turn and work for him. But that's all I got, dog. Boruto chapter 66. I love this this was probably my favorite chapter, my favorite Boruto moments coming from the manga. I would say this is better than the whole Ishiki fight. Like, I fuck with this. And this is like, when this shit is animated, this shit is probably going to be goated. I hope they give us that 189 type animation. But I just feel like this just still feels like a sliver. This still feels like a tease to the next things to come. This still feels like the tease version of Kawaki versus Boruto. You know what I'm saying? This, you know, but I love it. We came in here wanting to know how Kawaki got his karma. We got a little taste of it because it's still, do we know if Kawaki was there? Was he in on it? Was this something totally in Amado's hands, doing it without Kawaki's knowledge? But like I said, we got a little bit closer. But with Boruto, the thing I love about Boruto is we get close to finding an answer we want. We open the door just to find out that there's 400 more doors to go down, and that's a good thing because it keeps the story alive. We almost solved one mystery. We pretty much solved the mystery, but god damn, we found more fucking bodies. Like, this nigga was on a kill spree, bruh. I love it. I don't even care if the niggas in the comment section on like the app I was reading it on the fucking Manga Plus app, no, there's no score on Boruto's eye, there's no time skip. Nigga, what you talking about, bro? We getting some gas, we getting some fire. I don't care if this shit goes on for another year, bro. Part 1 is like, it's a good story, dog. That's all I got for y'all. Peace, take care. I might even dissect this chapter a little bit more and drop a little bit shorter clips going in the future because I've seen some beautiful parallels in this. So peace, take care, see y'all next time. Still Pride, I can't wait to see your response to it because you always got them cool ass ideas too. Hey, Shuex, I don't know if you even reading the manga at this point. I know you said you was gonna take a break till the time skip, but I don't know. You probably seen them spoilers. I don't know. I hope you didn't. This shit was some fire. Peace.